What's your name?
My name is Mia Figueroa, and I play Betty Chumley.
What is your favorite line and why?
My favorite line is probably when I yell about the cook saying she'll be furious, because I have this accent, and furious is the most fun word I've ever had to say.
What's the hardest part about portraying your character on stage?
She's super loud and annoying, and even though I am that way in real life, she's like extra loud and annoying, and my throat is dry after every single line I say.
How is it like working with your fellow cast members?
It's actually pretty wonderful because they're all really great people, and I'm actually really close with all of them, so it's fun.
What's your favorite thing about the play in general?
Probably the fact that it's old-timey because I'm an old soul, and the fact that it's just funny because I'm not really used to doing comedies, so yeah.
Thank you.
So, what's your character in Harvey?
My character is Judge Omar Gaffney, the really old attorney.
Nice. How is it like working with your fellow castmates?
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm great friends with the majority of them, and it's so fun. They're all great.
What's the hardest part about your character?
The hardest part probably would be using the cane, because I gotta walk around using a cane and be hunched over and act like I'm an old person.
What's your favorite thing about Harvey?
Oh, it's quite the funny show.
What is your name and what is your character?
My name's Samantha O'Connell, and my character is Miss Vita Louise Simmons.
Your favorite line and why?
My favorite line, I don't want to spoil it, but one of my favorite line is when I say every once in a while, I see that big white rabbit in the hospital, and it's kind of the part where I go a little crazy, and it's always kind of fun to let yourself go and just put yourself out there on stage.
What is it like working with your fellow cast members?
It's a lot of fun. They're all super friendly and super funny, and everyone really cares about what they're doing and puts in the time and effort to make it as good as they possibly can, so it's been a really great experience with them so far.
Hardest part about your character?
To be honest, probably memorizing all of my lines, especially when I already have homework. To have like the additional line memorization to do every night, it can be a challenge, but it really helps rehearsal overall, like the flow of it, and makes it a lot easier to be acting and getting into your character when you don't have to carry your script around, so it's worth it.
Favorite thing about Harvey?
The cast, I'd say, just hanging out with everyone in between scenes and during rehearsal. It's definitely the best part of my day, getting to come here and hang out with my theater family.
What's your character?
I'm Karen Chow, and I play Mrs. Johnson.
What is your favorite line and why?
My favorite line is, "No, I haven't, Mrs. Simmons."
How is it like working with your fellow cast members?
It's actually pretty fun when you actually get to know them all.
What's the hardest part about portraying your character?
Having no identity of your character.
What is your favorite thing about Harvey in general?
Harvey.
What's your name and who's your character?
I'm Tony Bocha, and I play Dr. Lyman Sanderson.
What's your favorite line and why?
My favorite line has to be, "Ruthie, I've been looking all over for you," just because I messed that up so many times during rehearsal. It just seemed like it just became a joke after a while.
What's the hardest part about portraying your character?
I think the hardest part has to be trying to get the confidence and like suaveness of my character off on stage, because I'm more of a shy guy in real life. And
How is it like working with your fellow cast members?
it's been a blast. I've been able to hang out with like so many people that I usually wouldn't be able to hang out with because of either like grade or some other thing. So it's real fun.
What's your favorite thing about the play in general?
I'm going to be cliche here, but I really like the cast and crew, just because the crew's been working so hard with everything, and the cast, I've been able to get to know everybody so much better. It's just been great.
What's your name and who do you play in the show?
Hi, my name's Isabella Nicholson, and I play Myrtle May Simmons in the show.
Nice. What's your favorite line?
My favorite line would have to be, "Oh no, the gas bill," because I think it's such a funny line.
How's it like working with your fellow cast members?
I think everyone's really nice, and it's such a great group of people to work with.
What's the hardest part about playing your character?
I think having to get into the character, because she's very different to who I am, so that's the thing.
What's your favorite thing about Harvey?
I think the lines are very interesting and funny, and they're all very witty.
What's your name and who's your character?
My name is Christopher Glade, and I am Dr. William Chumley.
What is your favorite line and why?
My favorite line is, "To hell with you, he left," because it's The Judge Gaffney just told me how Vita got Harvey out of her home. So obviously, in the middle of the room, I stand up and shout it at my door where Harvey currently is. And then I sit back down and say, he left.
What's the hardest part about portraying your character?
Dr. Chumley is a jerk. Like, he's a jerk.
What is it like working with all your fellow castmates?
Ooh, okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, they're awesome.
Hi, what's your name and who is your character?
My name's Eric Norman. I'm playing Elwood P. Dowd.
What is your favorite line and why?
My favorite line is, let me give you one of my cards, because he does it to every single person. It just shows a friendly, warm introduction.
What's your favorite thing about your fellow castmates and working with them?
Oh, they're all unbelievably funny, and they're all really fun to work with, and we all make each other laugh all the time.
What's the hardest part about portraying your character?
He doesn't really stop. He has a lack of concentration, and he never stops being nice all the time and being excited, so it's kind of hard to keep up, but I think I manage it.
What's your favorite thing about the play in general?
I just love how funny it is. I mean, every couple seconds there's a joke, and it always makes me laugh.